Hit you up a cigar, we about to catch a vibe. It's time to join Main and Diddy, they gon' get you right. Bringing you the latest with the music, sports, and news. Hold up with a guard, this is a taste you can't refuse. Welcome to Big Smoke, where the passions ignite. Sit back, relax, take a puff, catch a flight. Big Smoke Podcast, this your source for the best. Puff a little more, it'll help you worry less. Yeah, keep that pressure in my chest. Big bag, no stress, and I'm sipping on Texas. 25 lighters on my dress. 7 niggas, wangers in the leather. Got my protector.
What up, world? It's another episode of the Big Smoke Podcast. Big Smoke Man here. 5 a.m. I'm ready to rock and roll, my guys. None other than got my boy Jay Lee back in the mix. What's up, baby?
Hey, man. Shout out Ohio State. Most first round picks overall ever.
This guy.
The Ohio State.
This guy.
OH.
Is it football or basketball though? Most picks.
No, it's college football. Sorry, football. Yeah.
Okay.
So he going football. Okay, he going college football. I mean, NFL draft did just happen, so we'll let him slide.
Yeah, we'll let him slide. Okay.
Hey, welcome back, Diddy's. I know we ain't seen you in a couple of episodes, so we gotta make sure you back on the mix, man. You good over there?
Who, me?
Yeah, you, bruh.
Oh yeah, man. Hey, busy, man. On the road, I was in Hawaii. Mahala, you know what I mean?
That man did a 24 hours in Hawaii. Who does that
shit?
Yeah,
that's a timestamp. You need to make a song out of that.
Bruh, that would be hot.
24 hours in Hawaii? Hey, make a diss track, man. It's your turn. Go ahead, make a diss
for
track.
sure. I'm gonna hop in the chat.
He gonna diss KC on running back you.
Bruh.
Man, this shit wild.
Yeah,
hey, and then we got my dog Shai, Mr. Vino himself, sipping on the. Look like he got a red in his cup.
It's a red tonight. It's late. It's 10.
Bucket.
It's 10 p.m. Bucket. Yeah. So I got the fisherman bucket on. I had this shit for like 20 years. I don't know. I took it from my guy. We went fishing one day. I caught one fish, and I never gave it back to him. It's my lucky hat, man. So, and then also I got red. It's a red wine tonight. Simulate blood. It's been blood being shed for the past week. Shout out to Kendrick and Drake. You know what I'm saying? So I got this blood red wine. Yeah, I don't know. Should I tell him what it is? What should we save that or what?
He got the Snoop red.
Yeah, I hope it ain't the Snoop red.
No,
talk to him.
Come on, y'all. Don't do that.
I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you, dog.
I got y'all. So today I'm gonna put y'all on real quick. I never do it, but this is Truth and Valor.
Okay.
Paso Robles or Zinfandel. I usually go with the Truth and Valor. They make Zinfandel. They also make Cabernet Sauvignon, which is my go-to. But they also do like a Pinot Noir. But it's a red, man. This brand Truth and Valor. Also, we're here to tell the truth today. So this is a good.
Yeah, I like that.
You know, y'all want to know the truth? Come here for it. But yeah, no, it's dope. It's fire. It's a red. It's late, and yeah, man, it's a good wine. Make sure y'all get an aerator. I got a little aerator on here if y'all don't notice.
Oh yeah.
Get yourselves an aerator, y'all. Air out your wine, and get the flavor in there, man. You know.
Definitely. Yeah, that's crucial. It's crucial. That air is crucial. Hey, you said a week of just mayhem. I feel like it's been a month ever since this drop right here. I don't know if the audience can hear this, but it's that.
I can hear it.
Yeah, it's coming in, man. Pause.
Ever since this drop, it's been kind of crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Again, dog. So we had to like that drop. Kendrick kind of set some shots off. J. Cole, as we all know, said nah, good. Which came to light. They said Schoolboy was like, "Hey, fall back.
Yeah,
we don't need you in this." So, which was big homie School. Appreciate you.
Good advice.
Shout out to Q, man.
Shout out to Q, cause appreciate you. And then we got some back and forth, man. Of some good tracks, man. Who started it off first? Who came back?
So I don't know. I don't know if y'all want to start, because I mean, technically, the Like That joint with Future was
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
But that was that's about a month ago, a month and a half ago. I can't keep up. But then he dropped that, and then Drake. It took him about a few weeks to come back, and he dropped
Was it
Push Ups.
push
He
up
dropped Push Ups.
Mm.
He dropped Push Ups, right?
with the Who Kid?
Yeah, who can?
I hope the audience can hear it, but yeah,
I can hear it.
I know me, Shai, Diddy can hear it.
Your first number one, I had to put it in your hand.
First
I
number
feel
one,
like
I had to
I
put
feel like
it
that
in
might
your
have
hand.
been, in my opinion, my personal opinion, might have been his best one.
Push ups.
Really?
Push up, yeah. I did like the latest one too. I forget what that one's called, where he was talking about. But you know, the only thing I don't like, and I'll let Shaw get back to it because it's kind of his realm. But you know, it's getting a little too personal. I feel like I understand, you know, being for the for the industry, you know, get the rap game, get the rap culture back popping. But you know, once you bringing people's family into it, I feel like it becomes tasteless at that point. So like, you know, you think about the rap battles back in the day, the Cube, and they was right at each other. Like, cool, all right, you can talk about me all you want, but once you start throwing people's family in it, man, I don't know. I think it gets kind of a little over the top. So, but yeah, Shai. So, what you think, Shai? What's your outlook on the this whole beef?
Uh, shit. Well, so Like That came out about a month ago, month and a half ago. You know, Drake was on tour. He couldn't get to it, so he made some time, and then oh, sorry. After he put that out, I think it took him about 2 weeks, and he dropped the Push Ups, which you just heard.
Mm-hmm.
He did what he needed to do. He sent some shots. He sent some shots to Kendrick. Of course, when you do your first diss track, and you messing with a vet and a killer like Kendrick, a lyricist, you gotta just you throw the rod out there, you know what I mean, and you see what bite. And you don't give everything because it's a marathon. And
Yeah,
you know a killer like Kendrick is gonna have some shit in the tuck. So you throw some shit out there, see what stick, and you warn them. You send some warning shots. Yo, I know this. You know what I mean? You got some subliminals in there, and you say, Kenny, don't come at me because I got some stuff, and I know about this that you're not telling nobody. So chill, right? So Drake or Kendrick didn't drop anything. I think it took him about a week. Then he dropped Tailor Made, which is when he did that AI shit with
oh
Snoop
yeah,
and Tupac,
yeah.
which
Mhm.
I personally didn't like. I didn't like that track. I thought it was creative, but I didn't like the fact that he used them too. And
Right, yeah,
I just didn't like the track, man.
I
I
think
thought
he
his
did
verse
that
was cool.
for the West Coast. He was trying to say, yeah, you know, I'm big on both coasts. Don't don't fret, my guy. I can hold my own. But I see what you're
Okay.
saying. I definitely agree with you. I didn't like the Snoop and the Pac. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, Tupac did, but Snoop's still alive, and we know Snoop crowned Kendrick as the next step in LA. So Snoop would never say that. That was a dumb thing to do if you know publishing and all of that. You had to know Drake had to know that was gonna come back to him. You know what I mean? I like Drake's verse on there, and he could have just did his verse and maybe added a little bit of filler and just kept it at that. But then he had to take it down because of the copyrights and all of that. And then after that, Taylor Made, and then Kendrick. He was calling out Kendrick he was trolling him. To me, that whole
yeah.
Taylor Made joint was a troll. He
Mm-hmm.
was like, "Yo, the West Coast." I think he did it from his perspective, and then he did it from the OGs and the legends from LA and the West Coast, man. And he was trolling them. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? And when you say Candyman 3 times, man, like he gonna come up eventually.
Yeah,
He's gonna appear. You know. So I don't think that he thought Kendrick, because I think the narrative behind Kendrick is that he takes a while to write. He's a really thoughtful person. And he can write, but it takes him a while to come up with some stuff. So I don't think he expected him to come back maybe as quick as he did, and then he thought that he played the internet games. So when Kendrick came back with Euphoria, which I personally love, I don't know if y'all heard it. Y'all heard Euphoria, right? With
yeah,
the
yeah. Mm-hmm.
with the Teddy Pendergrass sample.
Yeah.
I thought it was fire.
Teddy P.
Kendrick, man, fire. just the sample and how it come on. I'm a Teddy Pendergrass fan. So when he did that, I was like, okay, you hear that? What is that? The greatest, latest inspiration? I was like, okay, all right, Kendrick on some bull. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I don't know if the audience can hear, but yeah, just how he started off, just the melody and just
Yeah.
kind of setting the
Set
mood. You
the
know what I
mood.
mean? Like, hey,
Hey,
how
Shai,
about
How did you feel about like the whole like different voices? I feel like I wanted Kendrick. I mean, I wanted to Kendrick. I don't know if you remember Control when Kendrick dropped Control like years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and he just went in normal like the whole like voice change thing kind of threw me off a little bit.
With Euphoria.
Or just I mean some of the other tracks he
you
dropped
talking
too,
about
like he
just with
doing like,
Kendrick in general?
huh?
Oh,
You talking about
just
like the
Kendrick and
Kendrick?
his and go
Yeah,
ahead,
like
man.
his the whole like different like his squeak. It's almost like it was the voice like the voices he was using while he was rapping, like he
Yeah.
would. It's just weird to me. I don't know.
I feel you. I'm a Drake fan. I'm also a Kendrick fan. I got Kendrick up. Kendrick is in my top 3 of like rappers all time, and I like Drake a lot. I listen to a lot of Drake, so I can be objective and I can't be biased about it. But Kendrick is lyrically that dude, but he does like he plays around with his voice with the I don't know what is the damn voice changer. I don't know what it is, man. He be
Yeah,
on his alien shit. But I mean, if you know Kendrick, you know he gonna do some shit with his voice. You know he gonna. I think he's too methodical, and he thinks too much about the music and the lyrical aspect to just be monotone and just play just rap. I think he had a too. I think he's too creative to like. I think he
yeah. No, I
feel
feel that.
boxed in.
Yeah,
I think he
yeah,
feel boxed in if you tell him to just rap. You know what I mean?
yeah. I got that.
And I think that's why he took this approach with these songs, man. I think every song he gives you a different feeling, a different vibe. Like that is in the club. We talk about that. Like that, he was going crazy. The beat is first of all, the production is
Yeah,
fire.
beat
But
it
then it's
crazy.
you know what I mean? The beat is fire, and this is shit that, and even when he's like you know what I mean? Like the shit like that, like with the ad libs, like that's entertainment. Like
Yeah,
that's stuff that people are gonna catch on to. Even the females that don't know shit about, or nobody who don't know shit about Kendrick, and you hear that in the club, you gonna that's a line you gonna hear and quote, and you could troll like Drake fans with it. Or Drake hear that in the club, you gonna be pissed off. You hear that you know what I mean? Like he hurt
yeah,
when he hear that. I ain't
yeah,
got girls the girls he with walking around the house saying it, and
yeah.
living them with that. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? But they liked that verse. He killed it. The song was fire. And then he gave you on Euphoria. He came in. That's not maybe you could play that first part in the club. I could see the DJ mixing that and playing that little Teddy Pendergrass
little sample. Yeah,
it's in the beginning and then switching to another song. You know what I mean? I could see that in the club in the club.
yeah,
And then and so I personally I'm not the biggest fan of the voice changing shit. But I do understand Kendrick, and I just know what he's gonna do, and I just
yeah,
respect Kendrick so much that I'm just like, all right, bro, you got it. You know what I mean? And what it came after that? That 616 in LA,
616 in LA.
where he 616. You got that joint queued up, man?
Yeah. Father's Day, this year, and this is
This came out. This came out right after. This came
after. Yeah,
out.
this
This
was right
came
after
out.
within
Push-ups.
24 hours. I want to say.
No, that came out That came out like 4 days later.
Okay, I'm thinking of a different track that came out right after Drake dropped the one track.
Yeah. He dropped this on the 3rd, on the May 3rd. He dropped Euphoria on the 30th of April.
Okay,
I hope the audience can hear this, man. If not, man, y'all just gotta.
This one he sampled.
there you go. It's
Smoke
playing right
Squad
there,
on
man.
YouTube. We're just playing the 616 in LA. That first stanza.
Only God can teleport this type of freedom.
Well, Shy,
Yeah.
to counter your argument just real quick on that. This is my beef with Drake, and I have a real hard time with it. Not just Drake, like a lot of artists. Their voice when it's like super monotone, like no liveliness. That's why I can't really listen to Drake. I mean, there's some songs that I like when, like I said, like Kendrick said it perfectly. I like melodic Drake,
Yeah.
but when he rapping and it's just the same tone, it's just even kill the whole way through. Yeah,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, he's saying some bars, but to me it's just boring. I'm like, God, like change up your cadence or
Oh yeah.
do something like make your voice feel like passionate. It ain't passionate to me. It's just like, yeah, I'm killing them and I'm killing them and I'm gonna keep killing them. I'm gonna kill them. Like, dog, I need some energy. Ain't no
Yeah,
energy
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
in his
Yeah.
in his bars. He's saying some shit. Don't get it twisted. I can't hate on that, but it's just boring to be honest
Yeah,
with
you
you.
gotta have some highs. You got peaks and
Yeah,
valleys.
man.
Yeah,
Got some peaks and flows, man. Some ebbs and flows, bruh. Pun
Yeah.
intended.
For sure.
But yeah, no, that
For sure.
616 in LA was straight.
Yeah. And that was I like that joint, man. I know the sample that he took, and he said some stuff, man. He kind of addressed some things, some more warning shots, and then I think Drake dropped
Straight.
Family Matters. Family Matters.
yeah. That was crazy.
Family Matters.
I take that back. That was my favorite. That was my favorite joint.
This was
And the beat,
Drake's.
Yeah,
This was
because
the beat,
Drake's.
even
beat
the
was
beat was
crazy.
going crazy.
He snapped.
Yeah, he
Give
definitely
this
snapped on this one.
give this like 20 seconds. Do the second and the third verse too, bro. Just high skip.
You want me to skip it up to the second verse?
Yeah, like you can let this play for a few more seconds, but I do want you to hit the second verse where it switch.
Gotcha. So for the audience, just in case y'all can't hear it, I try my best to make sure that it's in here. But Family Matters is playing right now. First 40 seconds. You know, better have some paperwork or some fake tea. So he
So this
came
first
weird on
part,
this one.
yeah, he did. I like the energy, and this first part, yeah, this first part was kind of like the preface,
Yeah.
trying
Like
to keep the slaves free.
Yeah, like the
He prefacing it.
like, and it's got like scary movie vibes. Like somebody chasing you right now.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of like Saw or Jeepers Creepers. You know?
Yeah, Jeepers Creeper.
Here I'm coming. And I'm like, okay, cool, Drake. And when I heard this, I was like, okay.
This something you could probably hear in the club. This
Oh
something you
yeah,
could probably get up
that's
for a little
for
bit.
sure. Yeah.
And I don't mind this one. I feel you, Diddy. Like, talking to me.
This where Drake hinted at Dave Free, who was Kendrick's homeboy or former homeboy,
Yeah.
that saying that he had a kid, or
Yeah.
his kid is his homeboy's kid.
Be
Yeah.
free. Yeah. And see, that's my only thing, man. Like I get the whole like back and forth hip hop. I get that, man. Keep it funky, man. Like this between me and you, we're gonna go back and forth. We're gonna say some fly stuff, and we keep it pushing. Once you start getting children involved and stuff like that, man, it's like, all right, what are we doing at this point? Like,
Yeah.
But if you hiding the kid, is that ammo?
I think with Drake though, like it's already been done. I hate to say it, like Pusha T already did that with the first kid. I don't think it's as big as, like, if somebody say Drake got another kid, I just want you to hear this joint.
he probably do.
Right now, this just in case, it's the transition. 2 minutes and 51 seconds on the track. Where the beat changed for Drake.
He snapped.
He snapped, but this is when
He shot at everybody.
This kind of reminds me
Ross.
of UK flow, to be honest with you.
My boy said he stole Central C flow on this joint. He was saying a lot though.
He's rapping. He's snapping.
Ross, ASAP Rocky, got shots. The Weeknd got some shots.
Everybody got a little bit of
Except for Kendrick. That's the only thing about this verse. He didn't say shit about Kendrick, but he saved Kendrick for the third verse.
And the other thing that I want to address when it's said and done is Future. He's
Yeah.
probably the biggest. If we do a biggest winner and a biggest loser in this whole beef, at the end of this, biggest winner is
I get the
definitely
votes in.
Future.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
biggest loser is definitely Ross.
Yeah, Ross for
is
sure.
Definitely the biggest loser.
Ross brought it on himself though with the whole like we talked about it earlier with the whole like fighter jet. Nah, bro, you're plain old dog.
Rose did a lot.
Yeah.
I think the third verse on it was his best one. This is
Yeah.
the only thing about this second verse is that he shot at everybody when he should have just been targeting Kendrick. Because Kendrick, he the only one that really matter right now. And he was diverting his attention to him when he could have just shot at Kendrick, Kendrick is lethal shooter.
Exactly.
But he saved it for the third verse, which is my thing with this song. I thought he should have broke this up into two. I thought he should have broke this up into two songs. Like made this second verse a song alone to fight to shoot at them, and then that first part and the third verse for Kendrick.
Together, yeah.
The first and the third should have been for Kendrick, and this verse should have been a whole nother song. But this joint is.
But this
shit hard.
The third part, and we have 5 minutes and 21 seconds on Family Matters. This is the Drake I like.
Yeah.
He snapped.
Yeah, I think it will, man. Last time it didn't. But I can actually hear it this time.
This is the part where I definitely can hear this in the club. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, he was rolling on this.
Even the instrumental. They can get busy on it. You should open this up to instrumentals.
This when he tried to expose Kendrick for beating on his wife or his girl. So that was a shot.
That's tough. Tough. Hey, you're right, Shai. This third verse was crazy.
This is it.
If the third verse was a song,
he could have did the first switch it over to this.
The first and the third was a song.
That's it.
Yeah, I'd agree with
you hear him just say it's over. He did.
Yeah, he
did. I think he thought this was it. I think he thought this was gonna kill him.
Yeah.
And then Kendrick came right back out after this one, right?
This like a boxer. This like a boxer who giving you all heavyweight punches in the middle rounds and thinking he gonna win with those. And then you don't know that this dude is, he taking them punches
it's the rope-a-dope.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's a marathon. I think he thought that this was going to end him. But Kendrick came with, what did he come with after that? Oh, Meet the Grams. Meet the Grams. And we ain't got to do the whole thing, but it's sinister. Listen to it.
Yeah.
The piano. Give you like an eerie feeling.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely horror film vibes.
20 minutes after he dropped?
Yeah, it was right after, yeah.
He dropped this right after. So he shit on Drake's best punch with this.
With a counter.
Yeah.
With his best punch with that. And he had 3 verses. What was the first one was from the perspective of his father, then one from his mother.
No, it's his son, mother, and then
father.
Father, yeah.
And then this is when he exposed Drake for having an 11-year-old daughter, which we don't know is true. Which, like I said, it don't matter. Like, honestly, that don't. Because Drake it's done. It's been done already. It's been done. Pusha T already did it. And like, if Drake had a whole family, I don't think I didn't be like, damn. But then we like, all right. You know what I mean?
They said he paid the girl whatever to act like
Drake said yeah, for sure. And Drake,
that's cool. Okay.
And then that was Meet
cool.
the Grams, and then he came out with Not Like Us.
Yeah,
like the next day, I think it was the next day he dropped this.
Mustard. We ain't heard Mustard.
Oh man, hey, I'm about to get up and start walking in and shot.
Dang, hey, you from Baltimore, dog?
You know what I'm saying?
Do some kind of West Side.
Yeah.
But to me, yo, for real, he throw it the West Side. But no, for real, to me, yo, this not like us joint. To me, was Kendrick like, okay, that's all you got? That's your best? I think he saw that and he's like, damn, that was your big thing? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
bet. So then he dropped Meet the Grams, then he dropped this, and I think this was, to me, it's a celebration. Like, to me, it sounded like he partying, like, yo, I won. It's
Yeah,
over. It's
yeah,
over. This is how I'm gonna celebrate. And now he got people dancing, gangbangers, alliancing, red Bloods and Crips tying the flag together, dancing together to this joint to call him a pedophile. Like it's wild. Like this
yeah,
joint is crazy. This is the joint that's been going up like the most from what I've been seeing on social media.
Mm-hmm.
And they talking about this track is like, yeah, man, he can't escape this track, bro. This
yeah,
one is like this one was the knockout punch to me.
for sure, for
And
sure.
this was him pretty much calling him, what do you call him, a pedophile. He said something else in here, man. I think
Yeah,
and then we said it before, like Kendrick just hate. I think he just really hate Drake. This was his whole angle was like, I hate you. You a culture vulture. I think he tired of a lot of people tired of his ring, the fingernail paint, the beads in the hair, the
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
What did he tell him on the Euphoria? He said some well, Sexy Red. He said I think
oh,
you see two bad
too bad
bitches.
bitches. Yeah,
Something about him popping ass with him. I said, dang, that's
Yeah, it's
crazy.
crazy. Yeah, it's
That
crazy.
was crazy. Pop
Crazy.
ass with him is wild.
Wow, yeah.
So I was like, so he was. That's Kendrick though. A lot of body shots and yeah, man. I think Drake played his hand too soon, and
pun
then
intended. I see what you did, Shai. Body shots.
you see that. Hey, he said he got the abs done, but yeah, hey man, I don't know. I don't know if people care about that, but yeah, man. And then Drake. I mean, if y'all got anything on that, but
Yeah,
Drake dropped
the hard part
Hot Part Six.
6. I mean, I agree with kind of what everybody been saying on the internet. Like, he felt like, damn, all right, I'm done. Like, this is it. That's all I got left. He might have more, but he just felt the song felt lackluster to me.
Yeah. Oh no, this is to me. This song is just Drake on the defensive, man, and it's him trying to. I think I heard a lot of people say that Drake has never been on the defensive. He's always been on the offensive, like
Yeah,
punching, never have to counter. But now he getting up off the ground and he gotta fight back.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. Drake has never been in this position. This is, I mean, if we do the top three of Cole, we ain't got to talk about that. But if we talking about like the top rappers is Drake and Kendrick. They're there for the last decade and a half. 15 years has
yeah,
been them. So like Drake, I don't know if he underestimated Kendrick, man. And he can't. And I think this last joint was just a bow and saying, "Yo, I'm not a pedophile. Like I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it." And now it's just like, all right, bro. Like it's over. And then I think even at the end, and if you won't play it or not, but at the end, it kind of sounded like he was throwing in the towel,
Yeah,
man. Like he
he
done.
was tapping out.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I think he done, man. I think he done.
Yeah.
I think he done.
yeah. And I would be too. What I'm about to say next, probably Casey, probably
Hmm.
see this why his ass need to be on the show because missing out on some good stuff. But you'll
Yeah.
probably agree with me on this one. At the end of the day, it's still the Drake effect. Kendrick got the number one song right now, our number one stream song on YouTube, due to his beef with Drake. We got the club banger right now for the summer,
100%.
due to his beef with Drake. So at the end of the day, it's still a Drake stimulus package, just in an indirect
Stimmy?
fashion. Yeah, man. I mean,
Yeah,
I gotta give credit where credit's due. Like I said, I'm not the biggest Drake fan, but at the same time, I recognize because of his beef with Drake, Kendrick is now at the top of the charts right now.
Yeah.
100%.
That's valid.
Gotta put it to.
That's valid.
And I think
Tough.
Kendrick is I think Kendrick gonna try to drop something off of this. Like they say album is coming because of like the attention that he's getting right now.
And you got to.
And be smart.
Yeah, be
You
super
gotta
smart. Yeah.
play off of your momentum.
Yeah.
AKA like J. Cole. Album should have dropped right after what was that?
That track the 7-minute drill.
Yeah. 7-minute drill. Album should have dropped. Like, even though he dropped that
Like
whatever that was that might delete later, he should have put the fall back or the fall off right the next week. Should have been out.
Yeah.
Yep. And this should have been Cole, man. Kendrick is, to me, the GOAT conversation is shuffling. And this is where Cole could have been. Cole could have been in this conversation, man. Sorry to keep bringing him up, but Kendrick is kind of taking this as his chance, man. It's an opening there, and he's like, man, I ain't want to do it, but I guess I'm here now. Like, let me do what I got to do. So,
Yeah.
yeah, man. I think if y'all done talking about that, to me, I loved it. I hope that it's done though. I did love this whole thing. I hope it's done. I'm done. Like, they made their point. Drake did what he had to do. Kendrick did what he had to do. I'm proud of him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think this what to me. I think this what rap needed. I think we needed bars. I think we needed lyrics. I think we needed something like this to get all the trash that's been being put out for the past 5, 6, 7, 8 years out the way. And I hope that, I don't know, maybe it brings up a whole new breed of rappers, and maybe these rappers start rapping better. But either way, I thought that's what I think it needed, like a pulse, man, because they ain't had no pulse that's been dead. Y'all probably couldn't name me another rapper that's under 27, 28 that's been putting out anything. So, yeah, man. Hopefully this brings some more rapping. Maybe Kendrick and Cole and Drake and whoever else start putting out some better music, and they stop putting out all this mid. You know what I mean, for the masses, and they start getting back to the art. So hopefully that's what this does to it for me.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Well said.
Hey, I'm a good first half. The second half, I wanna jump into this MVP voting that just happened. So your 2024 Kia MVP was Nikola Jokic, 3-time MVP, 79 first place votes, 18 second place votes, and 2 third place votes. Second place was the killer out of OKC, Shai. Had 15 first place votes, 40 second place votes, and 40 third place votes, and then third place was Luka with 4 first place votes. But I think what we wanted to get into was Shay or Luka snub for the MVP.
Yeah, I got.
Are we just giving it to Jokic? And I don't want to discredit Jokic because he had a hell of a year. Damn near triple double. If not a triple double, I gotta look that up.
I think he had 26. What do you have? 26 points.
I think it was 20. I think it was 20, 27, 9, and 10. I think that's what it was. Something like that.
Something crazy.
Yeah.
With Luka averaging 34, 10, and 9. Shai averaging 30 a game. Number 1 team in the NBA. Youngest team in the NBA. Or maybe second.
I think they're second. I think they're second youngest.
I think
second youngest, yeah.
I think they're second. But
anywho,
either way.
That is wild. So.
Oh yeah, Spurs are 1.
And Shai averaged 30 last year, which is crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
31. Yeah.
So are we just giving it to Jokic due to, like, I think the fans are having fatigue right now. Like, we get it. Jokic is a great player. Get it. Trying to push our European stars to come over here to bring more revenue to the NBA.
They've done it.
That's cool. But I mean, you look at your top 3. You got Jokic from Serbia, I think. Shai from Canada.
Luka yeah.
Got where Luka's from.
Luka's from
Lithuania or something.
Lithuania, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Something like that. So your top 3 players are from the European countries. So it'll be not from European, from overseas.
Overseas, yeah.
Non-United States players. So it's a win-win regardless. I don't know what the agenda the NBA is playing. Do y'all think Luka or Shai was robbed this year for the MVP?
I say Shai for sure. I think if you look at Joker's supporting cast compared to to Shai is like there's no comparison for one. You got a number of young cats with Shai. Number one, they've got the number one seed. And then we talked about it. OKC was 3-1 head to head. OKC versus Denver. I mean, so you got to put all that into perspective. I mean, obviously, yeah, Joker can hoop. He's all around good player. I mean, but when you look at all those things considered, the young team, the 3-1 head to head, and then I I think the way that Shai's able to take over a game is my favorite part. He's fun to watch. But here's my thing with Joker, right? So, and a lot of people had this argument about Timmy. Man, I know you know.
Yeah, for sure.
He's not fun to watch. You know what I mean? He's not fun to watch, but he gets the job done. I think Shai is very entertaining to watch. I think he has an all around game. So yeah, Luka. I think Luka deserved third. KC probably think different, but like I think I would have switched them around. 3-time MVP. I think it's only been done a couple of times. So they're putting Joker in a different atmosphere. But yeah, I definitely would have gave it to Shai, man. I think he was well deserved. Even Shaq. I don't know if y'all saw when they announced Shaq announced Joker MVP. He straight up told him like, "Dog, no, just don't take this the wrong way." But I feel like Shai deserved the MVP. So yeah, man, I think he definitely got snubbed. This was his year, and who knows? I
Stephen A.
mean,
too.
who knows what happened the
Stephen
rest of
A.
the
said the same thing. My bad,
yeah.
cut you off.
No, you good. I think Shai will take it personal. So we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah. I think it'll probably be like the Embiid effect, but without the verbiage. Shai just gonna go on a monster tear.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
He gonna go on a monster tear.
and I think Shai's type of person. If you listen to a lot of his like post game conference, when they're talking to him, he's about his team, man. It don't seem like he really care too much about the accolades. He just want to win. You know what I mean? And so I kind of like his character, his persona, the way he carries himself. I mean, so if you and the OGs and the mentors always tell you you don't let an award define you. So I think Shai will kind of just all right, whatever, brush it off. I didn't get it, and just continue to just go out and kill. You know what I mean? So like,
yeah. He's still young. He got that dog.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, different vibe, and I think the NBA is in a good space right now. Him, Anthony Edwards, those two dudes leading the way, and it's Wemby, the real defensive player of the year. But yeah, the NBA is in good shape.
Well, I said it like that. As far as like he's still a dog, like he got that dog mentality because Luka already posted a picture on Instagram saying, highway robbery. You know what I mean? So
to him,
he's out to just just highway robbery.
Oh,
okay. That
okay.
was his caption, right? So I feel like Luka's already on his Joel Embiid. Like, okay, y'all ain't see what I did. Which I mean, I get it. Luka has the right to be upset. He put up hell of a number. His team's in the playoffs. They're up 2. No, they're down 1-0. To OKC, but still they're playing pretty good ball. But he's on his campaign for next year already. Like, all right, y'all not seeing me. Let me make sure y'all see me.
Yeah.
And y'all know Luka. Y'all know I don't know if y'all know my gripe with Luka. Hell of a basketball player. He just cries too much for me.
Yeah.
He's in that tier for. I mean, y'all probably finna. Not y'all. When I say y'all, I'm talking about the audience out there. He's in that tier of the criers to me. LeBron is a crier to me. Chris Paul is a crier to me.
Big facts.
Luka's a crier to me. You know what I mean? I just don't like that style of basketball. But I get it. You got to make your case. So he's about to make his case.
Yeah, I think with the awards, man, they always say like it's supposed to be a regular season award, but I think the voters can't help but like take into effect the playoffs. So
yeah,
I think this is messed up, and this happens with NFL too. I think it's the same thing that happens with every sport, man. They can't like help but just put in. I mean, and that's why I think they should have a playoff. I mean, not the You think they should do like I know I just thought of it, but maybe a thing to help this because they do finals MVP. But you think they should do like a playoffs like type of award,
like a tournament. Like I see I see what you're getting at.
like a award for just the best
Just the
the
playoff. Yeah.
players in the playoffs. But I think I mean, and now I'm thinking even then it'll probably just come down. They'll be like, okay, well he went to the finals and y'all got kicked out in the first round. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
maybe it's something in there they got to work out. But yeah, man, and that's why I think that's why Luka gets snubbed. But you know, Jokic, they was first and first or second
Nah,
in the West,
OKC got the 1 seed.
but Denver was second.
Yeah, in the West.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll see, man. I think they can't give it to him again next year, but yeah,
They can.
Yeah, they can. Yeah, because I didn't think he was going to get it last year. And I think the first year he won it, I felt, or was it
And
this?
B got it last year, right?
Yeah, and B got it
Yeah.
last year, but this
He
Joker's
got it
second
2 years in a row, right?
Joker's second MVP, I feel like Embiid had won that year as well.
Yeah, and
But
that's
here's
why they
my
gave it to
thing,
him the
and
year after.
we can shift gears after this. MVP stands for most valuable player.
I was just about to bring that up, dude.
Dog. So if you take these individuals off their team, if you take Joker from Denver, they probably still make the playoffs. You take Shay, I'm mispronouncing his name. You take him away from OKC, they probably don't win 10 games.
I think it'll be
10 games
okay.
is crazy.
I don't think they made the playoffs. Is what I'm getting at.
They still got check. Yeah,
They don't make the playoffs.
Tough.
yeah,
Tough.
maybe
I
not.
don't know.
I would say the same for Dallas. No Luka, they don't make the playoffs. Or they're in the playing game. They're not top seed, right? So OKC got 1 seed. You take Shai away, they probably fighting for a playoff spot.
Yeah.
So you got to be able to who brings more value to their team. And I think it's a no brainer, man. I think Shai got snubbed, man.
Yeah, and that's my gripe too. Is it the most important player, the most valuable player? Like, where are we putting the emphasis?
Yeah.
On it? Because same with the defensive player of the year, because they put into the account his team is winning. Got it. But it's defense. Like it's an individual award.
Right.
Defensive player of the year. So if I have more blocks, more steals, and more deflections than you, that means technically I'm a better defensive player than you. More rebounds, I'm a better defensive player than you.
Well,
if I have if you, like you just said, that's always been my gripe. If you take me off this team, is my team better, same, or worse? That's all I need to know.
Because here's my thing. Joker, overall basketball player, probably let's go out on a limb and say Joker's the best basketball player right now in the league. That's not what MVP. That's not what it stands for. If you're gonna keep doing that, change the name. Most valuable player means who is irreplaceable on their basketball team. And I like I said, and I'm beating a dead horse with this, but I think Shai gets snubbed. He got snubbed this year.
Shit, Jalen Brunson had more of a, he had a fighting case for that too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you talking about
he got
most
0
valuable,
that's valid.
That's sick. And most valuable player, Jalen Brunson, what he's done for New York is like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy what he's done.
Earlier?
Yeah, it did. He dropped 29. He dropped 29, and
he
they
didn't
won.
even play he didn't play the second quarter.
See, I didn't know that.
He didn't play the second quarter. He went out 3 minutes left in the first because he had a foot injury. Came out and just went crazy. Mind you, they lost Julius Randle beginning of the season.
Yeah. Value. Do we talk about value? Right. You lose Randle, who was an all-star player, playing before Jalen got there. He was hooping. He was New York.
Yep. They lost their big man. They lost.
Yep.
What's his name? Is it Robinson?
Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, whatever his name is. They lost him. So he's hurt now. He was out. He didn't play today. So with all that considered, man, that's a valid case, man. Brunson did his thing. I love to see Madison Square Garden, the mecca of basketball, how live it is watching the game, man. It's fun to watch. And back in the day, we watched Indiana, New York
Yeah.
series, Reggie Miller, John Starks, Pat Ewing. You know what I mean? And I feel like they kind of brought that back a bit. Yeah, brought that back a little bit. So you got Spike there going crazy. Amari Stoudemire was at the game going crazy. Melo was at the last game going crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I think that's probably the most exciting. I think me and Schmitty was talking about it. That New York, when they take care of business, Boston, after they take care of business, that's about to be probably the most watched series. Boston, New York.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
for
that's
sure.
gonna be crazy. That's because that's an old school feel, old school rivalry. You got the Boston Garden versus Madison Square Garden. Come on, man. TD Garden, whatever it's called now.
Yeah, that's must see.
That's gonna be crazy.
For sure.
I also want to. Sorry, before we move on, I want to see Minnesota OKC. Baby Jordan against Shai. That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
That boy Edwards,
man.
And
it's just keep popping up in my head. He's going crazy, right? And he's got this team to a point to where we didn't see him when they about to beat. They up 2 on a defending champs, and this dude is 22, man. Like he's 22 years old. He's a baby. He looked like a baby on the court. He looked like a baby in the
Jordan.
face, but he's like a man when he playing with them. But like, it's crazy, man. Like I was kind of talking about it. I don't know if we want to talk about like this right now real quick, but just that I think that Anthony Edwards is like with his tenacity, his mindset. I don't know, and we didn't talk about how he was going at Kevin Durant in that last series. Like in his face talking shit, and he was playing defense on him.
Yeah.
And how they're constructed, like, and Edwards drafted, Cat drafted. They just got Rudy Gobert through free agency, but the age of like the what is it called? What do I want to say? What is it called when you get a bunch of big name players to a team like LeBron and AD and
the super team?
Super team. The day of the super team is done, man. And I think Denver has proven you can win a ring without doing all these bunch of moves in the free agency. Minnesota's doing their thing. OKC. And all these old heads is out the playoffs. KD, LeBron, Steph, they're out. You know what I mean? And I think it's time for a new age. But like Anthony Edwards and his tenacity, his mindset, he reminds me of Jordan. Yeah. And I think that he's going, man. I hope that he's going to be the one to change the league. He's going to be the face of the league. Ja missed his chance. Hopefully, he come back next year doing what he got to do. But I think that Anthony Edwards is going to bring the league back, man. I don't know if you just been talking to people, but a lot of people, including myself, ain't been watching as much basketball as they have been in the past 2-3 years. They've just been on the decline because there's all these super team shit. And I think Anthony Edwards is going to be the one to bring that mindset of like, yo, we gonna hoop. I'm gonna play whoever. I'm coming at whoever. I'm killing you, man. And I hope that he's going to be the one to bring NBA back, man. Just with his mindset, man. I love it. I love watching him play.
Yes, I feel like it's the changing of the guards. You know what I mean? All the legends, like you said, Steph, KD, LeBron, they on their way out. So now it's time for these young cats to come out and kind of do their thing. But like, man, if you think about it, man, we just talked about it. You got Brunson, you got Tatum, you got Shai, you got Edwards, you got Wemby. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Luka, like the NBA is in good shape, man. A lot of foreign players, but and Edwards holding it down for USA. But yeah, man, it's the league. The league is definitely going in the right direction. We can start to get these old classics back.
Yeah, which I know we don't have enough. Well, I don't have enough time. I gotta get ready for work. But which brought me, you said something real critical just now, Jay Lee, that it might shift some thinking. Team USA, they over 30. Where you got LeBron, Steph, KD,
PG.
I think Joel is Kawhi. Yeah, Kawhi. Is PG on that team?
Ooh, I
I don't
don't
Not
know,
know
sure.
about PG.
but anywho, like those are your stars, right? But they all, like you just said, the guard is. We need to pass that torch down, bro.
Mhm.
Like, I get it for the name, for the brand. You need those guys, but you need an ant. You need shit. Now that I'm thinking, like,
Outside of him, like,
who gonna be playing
yeah.
for USA?
Shay?
Next couple of years.
No,
Shay's
he's
Canadian.
Canada.
Oh, right.
Shay's Canadian. Lucas,
Mm.
for his team,
Jalen?
Slovakia.
Jalen,
So
yeah,
yeah,
Jalen.
Jalen. You know,
Yeah, I think that's a good point,
Dang.
it's
man. I
gonna be
think
tough.
so. Probably after this Olympics,
Yeah, that 2028
yeah.
Olympics
That's
is gonna
well.
be.
I'm saying after this, yeah,
Mm.
the next Olympics, yeah.
Oh, yeah, we might be in trouble. We might be in trouble in this next one.
2028 gonna be crazy. And I think
Ooh.
is that the one in the States? 2028. I think that's the one in the States.
Yeah,
Mm.
Los Angeles, I
yeah, it's
think,
in the States,
or,
yeah.
or Vegas
Oh,
or
no.
something.
Oh, no. It's perfect
Huh?
setup. Perfect setup for failure. Yeah.
Huh?
Wemby in
You
France.
hey, you pressure what they say, pressure does
Pressure
two
player.
things, bust pipes or make diamonds.
Yep. Yep. So France coming with it. You got Wemby and Gobert playing your
Twin
4 and your
Towers.
5.
Yeah.
You got
Luka is
Oh
Lithuania.
wait, hold
yeah.
on. We still got JT and Jalen.
We do. We do.
But
De'Aaron.
who showed out too? Paulo Banchero,
Dog.
Orlando.
Brazilian, right? Ain't he Brazilian?
Brazilian background, but he claimed
Hey
American.
Okay,
man,
America.
look,
Okay.
I knew that kid was special when, and it's crazy calling him a kid, but I knew he was special when I went. We talked about this, the Final Four game, Coach K's last game, Duke against North Carolina, Final Four, and I watched it live. There was nothing they could do with Banchero. Dude was getting buckets anywhere on the court that he wanted to. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
and you look at his size, dude's he's right there too. He just need to go on a different team, I think.
Nah, I think they're right where he
All
needs
right,
to
so
be. He
bring
needs to
somebody
stay,
to him.
yeah, stay in the East,
Hey, Bill,
dominate
man.
dominate the East,
Yeah,
build it up.
Suck
They
for a
got
little bit and then Bill, you
yeah,
know what I mean? Bill do the draft.
yeah. I just all they really need is some great bench players. They need a second unit that's gonna produce.
yeah.
It was right there.
They're
They
talking about
had
getting
Cleveland.
Clay.
Yeah, I just seen that. They said they needed some shooters.
I
Yeah,
could see them breaking up that whole Clippers team. I like to see PG go somewhere where he could be a good number 2 or 3, and then I don't know what rest.
Yeah,
Just break that whole shit up, man. Just
yeah,
it's got
yeah,
break
it's
that
yeah.
up.
Seriously,
And
yeah.
the Suns,
They,
break the Suns up. I like to see KD
Suns
go
gone.
somewhere. Like I don't know
Shit,
what
Devin probably
KD
got to leave, man.
or Bill. Yeah, I don't think they can get rid of Bill or her. But
Yeah.
I don't know
they already
KD
paid
and
him too much. Yeah.
KD in San Antonio. What you think? Saying
That
about
so
that?
they talking about. I've heard a couple of rumors where like all the old heads gonna get on one team together.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
KD,
The '04
LeBron,
Lakers.
Steph,
And be old.
and be old as shit getting ran out the gym.
Facts.
They time is done. You know what I mean? It's like you
Yeah, give
said,
it up.
changing of the guard.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
time. It's time, man. LeBron.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. It's time, hey, man. Hang it up. Hang
Time.
it up, man.
Well, I think this is LeBron last season. I think
Yeah.
Bronny gets drafted. If Bronny gets drafted to whatever team he's gonna go to,
You think
LeBron's
this
gonna join him.
upcoming year is the last one?
Yeah, last
Yeah.
year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
In a limited role, they're gonna hire JJ Redick to be the Lakers coach, so Bron can be the coach. We all know.
Yeah.
Um, they're not gonna draft Bronny. Bronny's gonna go undrafted, but he's gonna get picked up.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Yep.
That's my thought. He's
Yep.
gonna get picked up by a team, but he's gonna go undrafted. And LeBron hasn't signed a contract extension, so
He know what he's
I
doing.
think he's
Oh
waiting,
yeah, 100%. Yeah.
waiting to see what's gonna happen in June.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my son going? Who's gonna okay? If he goes to the Clippers, he stays with the Lakers. But hey, we can ride to practice together or something. I mean, well, no, the Clipper Stadium is opening up soon, so he'll be straight. But I really think he's just waiting to see where Bronny gonna go.
I think
That's my thoughts.
I like that, man. I don't know. Maybe Coach Pop pick up Bronny, man, And then
So,
Brent
so LeBron did say he wanted Bronny to have that
He fuck with
development.
Pop. Yeah, he like Pop.
Yeah. So, what other team do you know in the league? Where did they say you send your players to San Antonio to develop? Every player that's left San Antonio
That sold out.
has showed out. DeJounte, Derek White, Lonnie Walker, name like everybody that's left, they're almost
Kawhi.
stars. Kawhi,
Yeah.
they're stars. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So why not go and get the development that you need
DeRozan.
from a coach that's DeRozan had his best year in his career in San Antonio.
Mhm.
Increased in already super efficiency.
Yeah.
So, Ronnie, you hear this? Go to San Antonio. Bring your dad so we can have some bandwagon Spurs fans. Cause, I can't wait.
Oh, it's over.
Oh man, I've been a Spurs fan since. That's my dream. I just want to hear that. You been a Spurs fan since what? Oh.
Yeah. I got Spurs on my back. I got it tattooed on my back, man.
The tat and the haircut to go with it.
Yeah, man.
You know
I've been Spurs on my since Tim Duncan.
Mm-hmm.
Lying.
That was just a Lakers Cleveland Heat fan.
Yeah. LeBron fans, they closet looking like NBA store.
Yeah.
They got all 32 teams on that joint.
We'll get into that in a deeper conversation, man. But hey, man, I appreciate y'all tapping in this morning or evening for y'all.
Sure.
Let's get it, dog. Get it.
Always a pleasure,
Anything
fellas.
else?
For sure. Yeah, good talking to y'all, man. No.
Sure. As always, we out.
Light you up a cigar, we about to catch a vibe. It's time to join Main and Diddy, they gon' get you right. Bringing you the latest with the music, sports, and news. Hold up with a guard, this is a taste you can't refuse. Welcome to Big Smoke, where the passions ignite. Sit back, relax, take a puff, catch a flight. Big Smoke Podcast.